Welcome, seekers of understanding, to another exploration into the intricate dance of power, the labyrinth of human nature, and the timeless wisdom, or perhaps the pragmatic cynicism, of thinkers who dared to dissect the raw mechanics of influence. Today, we delve into the playbook of a controversial figure, a man whose name has become synonymous with political cunning, Niccolò Machiavelli. His seminal work, The Prince, penned centuries ago in the tumultuous landscape of Renaissance Italy, continues to spark debate and offer unsettlingly relevant insights into the nature of leadership. Are his lessons merely relics of a bygone era, or do they hold enduring truths for today's leaders, whether in the boardroom, the political arena, or even our personal lives? Let's unravel the threads of his philosophy and see what resonates in our modern world. Machiavelli lived in a world of shifting alliances, brutal power struggles, and the constant threat of betrayal. His writings weren't idealistic treatises on how leadership should be, but rather a pragmatic, often amoral, observation of how power functions. He dared to strip away the veneer of virtue and examine the cold, hard realities of maintaining control. One of his most enduring and often misinterpreted concepts is the idea that it is better to be feared than loved, if one cannot be both. This wasn't a blanket endorsement of tyranny, but a stark recognition that while love is desirable, fear provides a more reliable foundation for obedience and stability, especially when faced with the fickle nature of human loyalty. In today's context, this might translate not to outright intimidation, but to establishing clear boundaries, demonstrating competence and decisiveness, and ensuring that one's authority is respected, even if not universally adored. Another cornerstone of Machiavelli's thought is the importance of pragmatism over idealism. He argued that a leader must be willing to act in ways that might be considered morally questionable if it serves the greater good of the state or, in a modern context, the organization or the team. This doesn't mean abandoning all ethics, but rather understanding that the pursuit of noble goals sometimes requires navigating morally gray areas. Think of a CEO facing a difficult decision that might involve short-term pain for some employees, but ensures the long-term survival of the company, thus benefiting a larger number in the end. Is this a Machiavellian maneuver? Perhaps, if the decision is made with a clear-eyed focus on the outcome, rather than purely on immediate popularity. Machiavelli also emphasized the significance of appearances. Everyone sees what you appear to be, few experience what you really are, he famously wrote. In our image-conscious society, this observation feels particularly pertinent. Leaders today, whether they like it or not, operate in a constant state of public scrutiny. Their words and actions are dissected, their image carefully cultivated. While authenticity is valued, Machiavelli's insight reminds us that the perception of a leader of their strength, their decisiveness, their integrity can be just as crucial as their actual character in maintaining influence and inspiring confidence. This isn't necessarily about being fake, but about understanding how your actions and communication are interpreted by others. Furthermore, Machiavelli stressed the importance of adaptability and flexibility. The leader who remains rigid in their approach, unwilling to adjust to changing circumstances, is likely to be overtaken. He used the metaphor of the fox and the lion for strength and the fox for cunning. A successful leader, according to Machiavelli, needs to possess both qualities: the ability to be decisive and forceful when necessary, but also the shrewdness and adaptability to navigate complex and ever-shifting landscapes. In today's rapidly evolving business world, This adaptability is paramount. Leaders must be agile, willing to pivot their strategies, and embrace innovation to stay ahead of the curve. However, it's crucial to approach Machiavelli's teachings with a critical eye. His amoral stance can be easily misconstrued as a justification for ruthless and unethical behavior. While his observations on power dynamics might hold a certain truth, a society built solely on fear and manipulation is unlikely to be sustainable or desirable in the long run. Modern leadership theories often emphasize collaboration, empathy, and ethical conduct as crucial components of success. The question then becomes, how do we reconcile Machiavelli's pragmatic, sometimes cynical insights with the values we hold today? Perhaps the key lies in understanding his work not as a prescriptive guide for action, but as a descriptive analysis of power, a tool for understanding the motivations and strategies of others, and for navigating the complexities of leadership with a clear awareness of the potential pitfalls. Ultimately, Machiavelli's playbook offers a stark and often uncomfortable look at the realities of power. While we may not endorse all his recommendations, his observations on human nature, the importance of pragmatism, the impact of perception, and the need for adaptability continue to resonate in various leadership contexts. By engaging with his ideas critically, by understanding the historical context in which they were written, and by filtering them through our own ethical frameworks, we can glean valuable insights into the timeless dynamics of influence and leadership in our own complex world. As we close the pages of Machiavelli's enduring legacy, remember, understanding power isn't about embracing manipulation, it's about recognizing the forces that shape our world and learning how to navigate them wisely. If you found value in this journey through history, philosophy, and leadership, don't forget to subscribe for more story-driven explorations into the minds of great thinkers and the lessons they leave behind. Your curiosity fuels this channel, and there's so much more to discover. Until next time, stay sharp, stay curious.